Hello everyone, welcome to a brand new video. My name is Mehtab and this is my channel, The Plant Engineer. As you can see, I'm out in the wild today, and today we are going to make a native terrarium. That means we will collect the materials from the forest here, and everything that we need will be collected from here. For example, the stones, the moss, the plants. I just bought a glass jar and some tools with me. Now we are going to find some materials, and then I will show you a collection what all we have. And you can see behind me is a very nice river. We are going to wash all the things that we need for this terrarium, like the stones and the plants and the moss, before putting them in order to avoid as much dirt and pebbles and sand as much as possible. I'm very excited for this build, so come on. Looks like we have found a very cute little plant here. I'm going to try to remove this one from the roots as much as possible. So looks like we got it. I found a very nice patch of fern moss. Have a look at this. This looks so nice and bright and fresh. I'm going to try to remove some of this. Now I'm trying to dig out some soil to make the terrarium substrate. So here I collected some leaf litter. These are nice dry leaf litters. I will break it down into smaller pieces and then mix it with the soil. These will make the nutrient level in the soil quite good, and I hope the terrarium lives for a very long time. Yeah. So here are all the materials that I've collected. Here in this packet I have all the plants. Here are all the moss species. Then this is the jar that we are going to use for making this terrarium. Collected some river pebbles for hardscape, some small pebbles for making the drainage layer, and then our soil mixture. So now it's time to get started with the terrarium building. I bought this piece of mesh with me for the substrate barrier. Before starting the terrarium, I'm going to just cut it according to size so we can put it on the drainage layer later. Let's open this thing up and start making the terrarium now. I'm going to put a decent layer of these small pebbles which we collected. These are going to act as the drainage layer. Why is the drainage layer required? It's because when we put our substrate on top of this drainage layer and water the terrarium, it should seep through the soil and deposit at the bottom. Otherwise the soil will always remain wet, and we don't want to have that. That will cause root rot and eventually lead to the end of the terrarium's life. So we're done with the drainage layer. I think that's good enough. And now we are going to put this piece of mesh which will act as the substrate barrier. It means we have to put this on top of this pebble layer and arrange it in a nice way so that when we put the soil over it, the soil particles cannot pass through and mix with the gravels. We want to have a separation between the soil layer and this drainage layer or the layer of pebbles which we have at the bottom. So even though this is a jungle, I did not forget to bring my own Nescafe because this is very important. It gives me vital energy to continue making this terrarium. Now let's add the soil mixture into our terrarium. So this is the hardscape that I have come up with. It's quite simple, just 3 pieces of pebbles. I'm going to put some moss here, some small plants in the foreground and the tall plants and fern in the background. We'll try to keep it simple for this build. Yeah? I think we're done with the planting. Now we're going to add the source of life, that is water. I got the syringe with me because I find it's quite easy to water a terrarium with syringe. Then you can target the places where we want to put the water so that the water is added in a controlled manner and the soil does not get too saturated. We don't want that happening. I'm only targeting the roots of the plants so that they will get established quickly. I just want to put a little bit here and we are done. That's it. Put a little light under the lid. Now we're done with the cleaning of the glass and putting water and everything. We're going to put the lid and finish this terrarium. So this is how it looks. Our native terrarium, totally and 100% free of cost. I had a lot of fun making this native terrarium, and as you can see, the surrounding is so beautiful and serene. It gives me a lot of motivation and brings nature close to me, or me close to nature, every time I look at a glass jar with plants. And that's what I did today. I came here with an idea to make a terrarium using local materials and had really a lot of fun making this project. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, like this video, share it with your friends and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. This is the Plant Engineer signing off. Bye bye, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.